Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Travis back again here at Big Boy Toy Reviews. This time we're taking a look at SP061 from Figma. This is the Bubblehead Nurse from Silent Hill 2. This is obviously made by Figma and or made by a company called Freeing, but Figma obviously is distributing it. But yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at the box as usual. We have, in typical Figma fashion, the window with the figure inside. We have, some writing down here. It says Bubblehead Nurse there at the bottom. We got some product shots here on the side, product shots here on the back with her friend there, Pyramid Head, and of course the other side, the top, and the bottom. So nothing super special there. Let's go ahead and get her out of the box and see what we're dealing with here as far as what comes in the plastic. But here she is in the plastic. We can basically see everything that she had anyway. Doesn't come with much. And actually, I'm okay with that. This figure was probably $35, so not expensive by any means. So obviously you got a lead pipe here, a knife. We got a couple of different head options here. And then we got the figure there in the middle. So go ahead and just pop her on out the box, or out the plastic, I should say. Typical Figma accessories here. Typical Figma generic accessories. We got a base with the stand and some extra hands. Of course, we got the directions. In this case, not so necessary to read, but it's always a good idea anyway. And then we got the baggie. You can put your stuff in. That is what we have as far as the typical things that come with Figma figures. Then we have, of course, the accessories. The other accessories, we have another head sculpt here, and it's it looks like what that thing is. And then we have the head sculpt where she's wearing the mask before she's taking out the face. And this one comes with an extra neck, so you can pop the heads off and swap out the necks, which is pretty easy to do. Then we have the pipe. Really nice like wash on the pipe. It really does look like a pipe. So that is sculpted really well. Then we have the knife with blood and stuff on it. So the knife is done really nicely. I like that. That's basically it for the accessories, and that's all she comes with. Then we have the figure. And if you saw, these have holes in the back of each head because this hat comes off. So I guess you can technically call that an accessory as well. But this is the head sculpt that comes in the box. And it's the face with the mouth open and a little blood splatter there on the front of the head. Done really well. If you've seen the movie or if you played any of the games, then you should be familiar with this character. But that's pretty much, she's done really well. I mean, you can see her boobs. Nice rack, obviously. The wash that they have, like the little rinse or wash or whatever they put on her dress, is really nice. You got some makes it look really dirty, and then you got some blood there. Little pieces, little spots of blood. Looks like dried up blood all over the her nurse's outfit there. And then we got some blood here on the hands. And they went with, oddly enough, they went with the old style of hands here when they were using the hands that came with the peg and just had a hinge. I'm not quite sure if that is if that if that's like a direction that they're returning to. I I was I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm okay with these hands, these types of hands. My only issue is a lot of the times, which is the case with this one, um, they didn't add any paint detail or anything to the actual hinge itself. So it was kind of looking a little, generic. But it's not too bad on this one. Then we got her legs and everything. We got her little nurse's boots or shoes, I guess you can say. There's no blood or anything on the shoes, which is odd. I also think it's kind of odd there's really no blood anywhere else on her skin. They have nice shading and stuff in the legs and the arms and stuff, but no blood. It really wouldn't doesn't really make sense to me that she would have blood on her face and her hands, but not anywhere else on her body. So that is kind of odd to me, but it is what it is. As far as articulation is concerned, she can look up quite a bit. Seeing that she doesn't have any hair, there's nothing to impede that joint from moving. So you can really get that head up quite a bit. You got a slight amount of tilting action you can get there. Well, a good amount, really. You know Figma joints. If you know this line, you know how those joints work. Then she has basically just a peg there for the neck. You can kind of see how that pops in and out. Then she has looks like she has the 2.0 style shoulders, not telescopic, but it does have this little drop down kind of feature that they've been doing with the shoulders here in the 2.0 bodies for Figma. So you can obviously get that hand a little bit past parallel there. She has a bicep swivel, bicep cut there. And also in typical Figma fashion, you can swivel it at the elbow, of course. More than 90 degrees here on the elbow bend. I already showed you the wrist there. This dress is a good. It's pliable. It's pliable plastic, so she has no issues really with articulation here at the leg. She can kick up quite a bit there. 90 degrees on the elbow. Of course, she's up and down with the ankle, and then she does have some ankle pivot there. The torso joint, she has a cut there right under her boob, so she can get a good amount of rocking side to side action. No real crunching with the actual upper torso joint itself, but she does get a little crunch there at the waist. She does have the waist twist. This little belt here is a floating piece. I'm not quite sure why, but it is a floating piece. So then you can, as far as the head pops off pretty easily at the neck, and you can just swap out the heads like that, or you can swap it out here at the peg in the head. So a couple of different ways that you can choose to swap out the heads there. But that's pretty much it. There's not much to it. If they do come out with any more from this line, I will definitely be getting them. I do have the pyramid head guy coming in soon. Other than that, guys, that is pretty much it for the review. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as usual, stay safe, Keep collecting, and peace out.